So with this episode, the new episode of episode one of the strongest of I think it's called the strongest sage, weakest crest or something like that. I do believe that's what you call it. I'm just going to call the strongest sage. That's what I'm just calling it. But even though with this first episode of winter 2022, it's a very good, interesting episode. It really is. It really is. Now there is going to be some problems I do have about with this episode. Even though the anime is not really up to par being a great anime or not, it's just the problem I have with this. Basically with this episode is the animation. The animation does not look all that great. Really does not. I can just turn a blind eye and just on the animation, just like it looks okay and stuff like that. But I just think the animation needs a little bit more work. That's just my opinion. This is my opinion. But even though I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that, I just wish that the animation would just be a little bit. Now here's one of my second ones. For what I. Now in the beginning of the anime, he's like much older and or something like that. He has all these, he's extremely powerful. He battled this dragon or something like that, and he just annihilated it because he was just like so strong. I just don't see how the world he got so powerful and stuff like that because he basically also has this one of these crests on his arm. It's just I think it's kind of a level that like a certain group of level that you're supposed to be and so like that, and you could just use those crests and use this crest, like for your powers and stuff like that. It can be fire magic, wind magic, lightning, whatever it maybe is, whatever it maybe is. But I've also was very shocked about this one thing. Well, one thing really shocked me. Actually, there's a couple. Number one, when he was going in town, he was looking. He was like going into a shop. He couldn't help but to listen to what a girl was saying, about her sword, like make it into a magic sword. And the guy at the shop, he couldn't make it a magic sword and put enchantments and stuff like that. Usually when you put enchantments on your swords or your weapons, it's just like World of Warcraft, because it makes you much more stronger, it makes you much more powerful, and it just really just helps the deal of the fact, like how strong you really can be, and when you're going up against other opponents, in the game or whatever maybe it is. But one thing, what he did to the sword, he put the enchantment on the sword, and when he did that, I think he added a little magic to the sword. But even though when the girl with the blonde head girl, she actually sliced the table in half. I mean, she actually did it. She's not like using it in the shop, but she actually didn't mean to. It was an accident. But even though with that sword right there, yikes, that sword is very very sharp. I'm not lying. I'm not lying about that. And that's something I never seen before. It's like this dude. Uh, I'm gonna call him Matt or Matty. What do you want to call him? Because that's the name of one of my cousins, and it's just I don't know. I don't know what it was about this episode. Like I said, where she did something by an accident. And I don't think it's not really her fault. It's just goes to show that the sword is like very very thin and very very powerful. Because if it can slice through a table, yeah, it can kill somebody in the later future of her sword. Now, to be honest, with the blonde-headed chick, I think she's kind of like the weakest person that there is, or the weakest person that there is. But even though that the main one protagonist in this anime, Maddie, yeah, because I mean he offered his magic to her, and he did, and he did. That's something. It just seems to me like I wonder how much power of magic does he really has. Like I never see anybody like in an animal would just give like magic to somebody, to help them out and stuff like that. I've never seen that before in the anime. I'm not lying. I've never seen that before. Because I mean it's just kind of like like in Dragon Ball, and like you're feeling weak, stuff like that. You have to take one of those sentinel beans, and you take one, then you're all full, and then you're all powered up and stuff like that. That's what it feels like. That's just what it feels to me. Feels to me. Now I am very worried about her because this raises a red flag for me in the upcoming episodes. I'm not really so sure if she really is going to die in the upcoming episodes or not, in despite of her magic, or maybe she must get a little bit more powerful in later on the episode. Now, I don't know if this anime is based on a light novel. I'm assuming it's probably is based on a light novel or a game or something else, which I really don't even know about. But I'm definitely looking forward to this anime. I definitely am. I don't really see myself drop this episode. But I would definitely get the three the golden rule, watch for 30 episodes and then decide what you guys want to do. But me, I want to continue to watch it. I really do, and I really do. But I still want to give it the three episode rule. That's basically what I want to do because everyone does know that's the golden rule and stuff like that. Now, there's not really a whole lot to basically really talk about in this episode. Because when he exposed that guy right there, like when exposed that guy that he's a demon, even though they're called devils, so that's basically what they're called, devils, demons, whatever you want to call them, something like that. They came from another world or something like that, and somehow some of these devils came here in the capital or something like that, and stuff. It just seems to me you could just tell like he's like looking at the demon guy and stuff like that, and he knows that he's a demon, and he knows, and stuff like that. The devil doesn't look like he's really all that strong to me because he really is not. But I think Matt probably killed him. That's probably what I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the demon or the devil, whatever you want to call him, is dead already or not, or maybe they took him into prison or something like that. So I really don't know because all I do know, because actually there was a painting on the wall, that shows the pictures, the humans going up against demons and stuff like that, a long time ago or something like that. Somehow there must have been, some kind of treaty was broke or something like that, to maintain peace between demons and humans, stuff like that. So I really don't know if so was that. Now, there's also one other thing I definitely do want to talk about. I am going to keep my very close eye on the guy who's kind of like the teacher. He's the headmaster of the headmaster of the school and stuff like that. I mean, he's the one with that. Even though he wanted to have a conversation with Matt, I just don't think if I really want to trust this guy or not, the teacher, the headmaster, because I feel that he's maybe up to something. I'm not really so sure or something like that. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm saying. But I definitely do think someone out there in the kingdom is probably working together with the demons to go after somebody. But I definitely do think some people are probably going to go after Matt. So I really don't know. And I'm also kind of curious: are we going to see the grown up Matt again in this upcoming anime? Because I really don't know. I don't know like what happened to his friends or anything like that. Did his friends die? Did he got banished from the kingdom or something like that? I really don't know. I don't know if there's likely a very good possibility we may see season two. That's just really all depends on like how they're going to take this anime in the direction of. So I'm hoping that this anime will be in a good direction to where I think is going to be good or it's going to be bad. I really don't know. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this anime reaction. But like I said before, I'm probably going to continue watching this anime. But like I said, I definitely would just give it the 3 episode rule. That's basically what I would do because it's the golden rule. To me, it is. To me, it is. But some people really actually don't. But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. But just really just depends on what I like. But yeah, anyways, go ahead, just let you guys go. Anyways, I know anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also too. That's just letting you know you guys are watching my videos. And please leave your comments down below. But yeah, anyways, this is Unknown X. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love you. I love you guys. Please be safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.